You guys have been giving me a lot of really good ideas on how to work out the ceiling for this library. And one of the ideas I got that I really love is using the red terracotta here to help pull that red from the carpet and their hats and stuff up into the ceiling. And then maybe some mangrove wood and stuff in here, along with, this dark oak. So I think I would like to try that. However, I think, let's see, I got a lot of brown terracotta. And let me see what other terracotta I got from the Badlands. A lot of brown. That was it. So I think what I need to do is, unfortunately, the Badlands are a little bit away. They're way over here, which is like, 2,800 blocks away. And another big one over here, 4,000 blocks away. So I think what I want to do is, I want to go to the Nether Roof. so that way I can travel to these far away places a lot faster. So I think before I get back to working on the library, I want to do that. So there's a few things I'm going to need to prepare for that. The main thing is I'm going to need some ender pearls, which I don't have. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of enderman hunting and take care of that. Let's see. I'm going to have to get rid of my inventory for now. Let me go with the old dump chest for now, just to get stuff out of my inventory. There we go. I'll take those oak logs for now. And let's see. So I'm going to need ender pearls. I'm going to need ladders. More than that, probably. And, obsidian to build another nether portal. So obsidian. All right, so I'm going to need some obsidian and some ender pearls. So let's see. Let me just sort out my inventory here. What am I doing? Let's see. Let's make a few more ladders. I'm probably going to need more ladders than that because I'm going to have to pillar up into the ceiling of the nether. Let's just make a bunch. That should be more than enough. Excellent. All right, and let's see. Enderman hunting. Well, let's see. First of all, let's go get some obsidian. Obsidian is down below, and that is over here. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is MC-Yoda, and this is my Longplay series. This is a vanilla Minecraft. I would say mostly vanilla. I just have a few simple quality of life mods that I use. Nothing that changes the gameplay. Just a few things that help me like move inventory around a little bit better, and of course that map that you saw when I first came in. But yeah, it's just a long play series. This is just me playing Minecraft, and yeah, so hope you enjoy. Hope you stick around. Now let's see. The lava pool is down here. Our obsidian pool. I believe if I remember correctly, it is down this way. We've been down. I should have brought a bucket. I should have brought a bucket. Is there some iron here? I'll just go get a bucket. I could go mine some iron and you know what? Why don't I do that? That'll be more interesting than just traveling back and forth. Let's see if we can get 3 iron. Oof. Oh, what's going on? Oh, heck, I'm being shot at. Where are you? From below? Oh, there you are. Okay, bad shot. Much better. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can get this iron. Silk touch. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go back home anyway. Never mind. Let's just go get a bucket. Again, if you're new to the channel, I hope I didn't just lose you. I'm not usually this incompetent. Well, you know. This horse... Oh, come on. Okay, I can swim up. So this horse has been stuck here since day 1, and I think he's going to just live eternity just being stuck right there. So, I feel like I should give him a name or something. Okay, let me hop back over into my home. I'm just going to punch a hole through the wall at the moment. Oh, there we go. Let me repair that. Okay. let's go ahead and get a bucket of water so I can get some obsidian. Let's see. This fence is really... See, I need to make a... Oh, you know what? I can scoot through there. Has that been like this whole time? Like, I could always have scooted through this, and instead I do this weird thing where I hop up on the stair and try to jump over. Yeah, it probably has always been that way. Okay. So, here we go. Bucket of water. Thank you. Now, let's go get that obsidian. I'll go through my newfound little gateway there. Yeah, this fence is really to keep these villagers from... They're getting over there and getting in the way of the stuff I was doing with the library and the iron farm and stuff, so I just kind of walled them off for now. Eventually, this whole thing is going to become a great big village or a town with different buildings and stuff. But, you know, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. This is, again, this is real-time play here. There's no shortcuts. There's no time lapses. Almost no edits. And, yeah. So we just do things real time. So it takes a long time to build a city, right? Especially when you spend most of the game gathering resources and improving equipment and stuff. Anyway, let's see. Let's hop down here to our cave that had the lava pools in it. Look at all this iron. If we didn't have silk touch on us, we could have made that into a bucket. Through this little hole here. There it is. Here's our cave. This is where we've been getting some of our obsidian from. Alright, as you can see. Alright, so let's mine this out a little bit. Let's see, ooh. Okay, let me get some water laid down. Let's put it down here. Oh, of course it's... Okay, there we go. It's going to spread out. Good. Okay. Now, mining obsidian is kind of boring, so what can I chat about while I'm mining this obsidian? What's going on? Fall is on its way. Fall, I believe, has officially started. Woohoo, my favorite season. It's cooling down here. Very nice weather we're having. Of course, I did hear, isn't there like some kind of a... I just heard on the radio this morning, and it says something about Imelda coming, and it made it sound like it was either a hurricane or tropical storm or something. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I guess, you know, it's been bringing some rain and stuff. We've been getting a little bit of rain here the last couple days. So again, I live in the southeast United States, so oftentimes hurricanes and tropical storms that are coming from the Atlantic like to come up that southern southeastern coast. It's usually where they like to hit land and ride up. So that's nothing new for my area of the U.S. But I should probably look into that and see if it's supposed to be anything serious or not. I'm sure if it was going to be something serious, I would have heard more about it than just one mention on the radio this morning. That's 26 obsidian. There we go. When you have a good pickaxe, that goes pretty quick. Hey, there's some glowy squids. Let's get us some glowy ink. It's always good to grab it when you can get it easily. There we go. So Imelda, I believe, was the name of this storm. It's an interesting name. It's a cool name. There's actually one of my favorite musical artists is Mark Knopfler. Most people would know him as the lead from Dire Straits. You know, rock band from the 80s, you know, Sultan of Swing, Money for Nothing, you know, were some of their biggest hits. But he's also done a lot of solo work. I am totally going up the wrong way, aren't I? I don't even know where I am. Okay, where am I? I'm totally lost. No? Is this the right way? Yeah, Mark Knopfler. Anyway. He's also done a lot of solo stuff after... Okay, I am seriously lost, guys. Okay, let me just get back down to, you know, oh my gosh. It's probably over there. I probably need to get over there. Yeah, okay, here we are. Okay, I wasn't too far off. All right. Yeah, Mark Knopfler, yeah. So besides Dire Straits, he also has done a lot of solo stuff since his time with Dire Straits. And one of the many, 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 many songs on the many albums that he has made is called Imelda. It's a very good song. So, I don't know if that's the title of the song, but it's definitely the chorus includes the name Imelda. So, that's the only... It's just when I heard that name that reminded me of that. Let's see. Okay, let me just get back home. I was going to try to start lighting some of this up. I'm wasting my time. I don't need to do that right now. I also don't need to let this zombie in. There you go. Bye, zombie. No to the zom. All right, let's get to bed. And now we have our obsidian, so we can make a portal on the roof. So now all we need is our ender pearls so we can get to the roof. Oh, you know what? Okay, we're also going to need... Okay, yeah, before I go to the roof, I need the actual things to break the hole in the roof as well. Oh my gosh, that'd be terrible. If I went up there without that stuff, I'd be stuck there. I guess the only way back would be to kill myself at that point. Okay, so that means I'm going to need... piston. Where's my redstone? Is this... Yeah, here's redstone stuff. I'm going to need pistons. I'm going to need TNT. Trapdoors. It's like a little mechanism you make that helps you break a hole in the ceiling. TNT will be over here. Okay, I do have some TNT. Okay, let's go ahead and get our ender pearls first. So we're going to do that in the nether. So I think what I'm going to do... So right now, this was our initial nether portal. I could... maybe try to find a nicer place for it or a better building for it or something. I kind of like it being over here a little bit away from what I've got going on. And, but I think ultimately this portal would then link to the roof, and then we would actually just go down a ladder to get down into the actual nether, right? So right now this is the... I should probably get some gold on if I'm going to be hunting in here. I'm getting distracted. Oh, they went through the portal. That's the one problem with having them right there, is half the time they pop through the portal. There we go. Let's get those gold boots on. Those are just regular gold boots. They don't have feather. You know, it's probably about time I should probably make some maxed out golden boots as well. I should do that. We need to hunt endermans. And endermans are in the green forests. The teal forests. The warped forests. Oh gosh, I was literally just looking for rockets so I could like elytra over there. I keep forgetting what I have in different worlds. Okay, so let's get over to that area. I could probably go over that way up to there to get over. I should probably bring some boats. I find boats to be a very effective enderman catching tool. Oh boy, whoever said I was ever prepared for anything? If anyone ever says that I was ever actually fully prepared for something, I would love to find out when that time was that I was actually prepared. Okay, let's go ahead and get... I mean, one boat is probably fine. I'm not going to aggro too many of these guys at a time. So, just one boat. Hold on, I need to get a drink. Sorry about that. Usually I open up my drink before I start. Okay, let's see. So let's go over here. And I do have my gold boots on. Yes, I've got my shield. Okay. I'm good. I got everything I need. Oh my gosh, this axe. Wow, yeah, I need to do some healing on my stuff too at some point. Okay, let's get over here to this warp forest, and then we're going to just start finding some endermen. And I just need a couple ender pearls just to get up on it. Technically, I just need one, but you know, you take a few just in case something messes up with the first one. So I don't need very many of these. It would be nice to get more ender pearls because I think I was, if I remember correctly, when I did find the stronghold, I was short on the number of eyes of ender that I got that I would need to unlock the portal. So it would be nice to get a few extra ender pearls because I'll eventually need them for that as well. Okay, this was a very small little part of Warp Forest right here. Oh, it's going to be kind of hard to get up to there, isn't it? Okay, do I see? And I don't see any Endermen. I was going to say, if I could see them, I could potentially aggro them and have them teleport to me. Right? Oh, that's right. I have zoom in this one. That's one of the mods I have in here. Let's see. Endermans! Where are you? I want your pearls. Ah, they're hiding. They're all hiding from me. Normally, they're always like in your face when you don't want them to be, and now they're all hiding from me. Yeah, there's no more Warp Forest over this way. Can I get up there easily? Let's see. No, not easily. No. Is that an Enderman? Nope, that was that. Alright, let's see. This is fun. Going nowhere in the Nether with MC Oda. I'm literally just standing here. Okay, let's see. It is not going to be easy to get over there. Do I just hop on one of my guys and just go find a more accessible Warp Forest? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get back over there. I mean, I suppose I could just wait till nighttime on the overworld as well, but, I mean, usually there are Endermen all over the place in these Warp Forests. And there's nowhere nearby, so, like, way back in the day, when I was first playing this, like, the way that we would hunt for Endermen is we would go to a desert, because, and then we'd build a platform, like, a ladder up to a little platform, because you could see really far and you could find the Endermen, and then you could look at them and aggro them and get them to come over to the bottom of your platform, and then you would climb down the ladder and kind of swing at their heads. It was dangerous, but it worked. But I don't even think there's like a big open desert near us. See, the desert is like further away than the actual Badlands. So there's no good place here to do that kind of Enderman hunting. Okay, okay, what did I just come over here for? Oh, I was gonna get a lodestone. I don't think I have one of these in the Nether yet. A lodestone and a compass. Where would I have compasses? There we go. Okay, and I can name it before I use it, right? Let's see. Where's do I have an anvil? Do I not have an anvil over here? I guess not. Okay, let me do some of this stuff. Well, these are plants. I can put them over here. There we go. Yes. What I was... Anvil. Oh, I don't need to name it. I can name it later. So here's what I'm thinking is I put a lodestone down there where my... Hold on. Do I have the... Did I leave the fishing rod that I use for those guys? Is that in the Nether or is that here in my toolbox? Let me check my toolbox before I go in. Boy, I am really seriously underprepared to do this. Okay. Okay, I must have that down there with them. The fishing rod with the mushroom on it that I can lead my Wow, words are really escaping me today. Guys, it's not even late night or morning. This is like Saturday afternoon. I should not have this many mental issues right now struggling with words. Let's see. Yes, okay, I thought so. I thought I remembered leaving some stuff down here. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to put this... We'll just put this here. We'll put it under the chest. How's that? That's kind of cool. And then we'll tag this. There we go. Country load, take me home. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's get one of our little fellas here. Hello, little fella. Where's your lead? Okay, there's your lead. Am I gonna have to bring... Let me bring this with me as well. And let's go ahead and hop on him. And let's go. Okay, let's go find a warped forest that's a little bit more accessible than these ones that are way up above me. And then this compass should lead us back home if we get lost in the maze. Because, especially one thing, if I view the map is kind of hard to see because all of this weird ceiling stuff gets in the way. So it's a little difficult to use that map to navigate once you're down here. So this compass will help kind of lead me back home if I need it. Okay, let's go this way. Because I think when we went that way, we just found that castle. The fortress. So let's go this way, see if this forest ends up coming back, you know, further this way and maybe comes down to lava level. Yeah. Just makes me nervous. Is that... No, that's not another... Okay, no, that's just the fog of the darkness. I thought that was like another... Oh, look at, there's warp trees down at lava level. Perfect. Hopefully that will be a way up. I was thinking that was another nether fortress right there. Okay, that's not warped over there. What is that over here? Hold on, can I just... Okay, there we go. Okay, that's just that biome. That's not a bastion. Alright, yeah, there's some down low. Let's see. It might at least give us a safer way to, like, make stairs up to these upper parts. Let's see. I wonder if Enderman's, I wonder if their spawning rules are a little bit different in the Nether, considering how lit up a lot of the Nether is with lava and stuff. Do the Endermen... Well, no, because it's even lit up with the things in the trees. I imagine the Endermen would have to be able to spawn at light levels, even down here. Okay, is there seriously no way up onto this thing? None of this is even with the ground. I can't get up on this with my guy. Oh my, oh my, oh my. What's in there? No. Can I strap this guy in and still have him on the lava? Let's see. I don't want it to be on this gravel that's gonna fall out from under me though. Oh boy, this is so treacherous. Oh, the Nether makes me so nervous. It really does. It really does. Okay, can I get him over? And then go... Get him! Here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's at least something that's lower. Okay, can I make some of this? Yeah, this stuff is fire resistant. Okay, let's just make a little bit of a platform here, just so that... Oh, I hear a ghast. I'll have to watch out. I'll be very, very careful. Okay, fair enough. I can't click because he's standing there. Okay, good enough. Okay. Yay! I'm on an even smaller forest. What did that gain me? What did that gain me? I guess maybe I could try to make some staircases up to the second tier here. Holy cow, I should really just go do this in the overworld. It seems like this is becoming a more of a task than it was supposed to be. This is supposed to be the easy, quick way of finding Enderman. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Enderman? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Oh, where have all the Endermen gone? Okay, let's see. There's one. Can I get him to teleport to me? Hello, angry man. And then he just went and hid behind the angry man. Come to me. Come teleport to. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, good. He's in the boat. Whew. Stay away, piggies. Okay. Oh, okay. He has some reach. 3 ender pearls. That might be enough to do what we need. That's enough. That's enough. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be. Oh. I really only needed 1, so 3 is plenty. That gives me 2 backups in case the first one fails. Unbelievable. No, it's not unbelievable. It's totally believable. Alright, so first of all, I want to get my lead. Oh, did I just hear the lead go sizzle? Oh, the lead just went sizzle, didn't it? Unbelievable. Nope. Totally believable. Again. Okay, let's see. Take me home, country load. Oh gosh, now I'm gonna have to go get another. I'm gonna have to go get another lead and bring it back so I can make sure this guy stays where he's supposed to be. Excuse me. Wow, a little something went down the wrong pipe there. Do I have to go kind of around this a little bit? Yeah, probably. And is that our way home? That's our home, right there, straight ahead. Okay, I should probably try to get this guy up on land so he can't go too far away, so we can run up and get a lead and get back in here. Because it's nice having 2 guys down here, one as a backup just in case you get, you know, take one out and then you die and you have to come back. It's nice to have 2 of them down here. So I definitely don't want to lose this guy. Definitely don't want to lose him. Slow. You know what? There we go. That speeds him up, doesn't it? Speed up. Run faster. Run faster. Faster, 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 faster. Okay. We're going to try. You know what? We're going to... He's slower on land, but we're going to walk him up the stairs. We're going to make sure he just really can't get away very easily. We're going to put him all the way up here by the... Keep going. Oh, he's walking slow now because he ran out of carrot. Okay. All right. Stay here, my friend. Oh, the comedy of errors. I swear, we're 30 minutes into the episode and I haven't done anything yet. I've gotten 3 ender pearls. That's all I've accomplished. Okay, we have a lead right here. Let's go get our little buddy all strapped in. We're going to need this. Okay. You still here, little fella? Yeah, you're sitting there freezing your little feet off, aren't you? Okay, let's eat the carrots so you'll go faster. Are you going any faster? Not really. I probably just wasted that. I say carrot. It's a mushroom. I don't know. Oh, gosh, thanks. Oh, ow. Okay, keep walking. Keep walking. Okay. Get you. Put a thing there. Put you on it. And then we're going to put the lodestone in here. And we're going to put this in here. And we're going to say goodbye to this silly nether. And hope that these 3 ender pearls do exactly what we need them to do. I mean, seriously, I'll probably get it on the first one. So I probably only needed 1. But hopefully, you know, we got 2 backups. That should be more than enough, like I said. Alright, so now let's just get the rest of everything we need together so we can go to this nether ceiling roof thingy. See, we're going to have to get all the way up there to do it. So that's why we got some ladders and stuff. And then that's going to be our way back down too, because this portal, eventually we're just going to have it just go to the roof, period. So when we go through that portal, it'll take us straight to the roof. And do all of that. And then to get down to the actual nether, we'll have to go down a ladder. Right? Let's just put all of that stuff up there for now. Okay. I don't need my bucket of water at the moment. Definitely don't need that in the nether. I don't need all this obsidian, but I'll take it all with me. Okay, we need TNT. We need levers. We can make levers. We can make levers very easily out of wood. Oh my gosh, where's all the wood? Here we go. Okay, we need levers, and that's what? Cobblestone to make the leathers, I believe. Leathers? I'm 8. Gosh, you know, the last thing I would want to do is run out of this stuff. Let me just bring extra blocks. I got extra wood. Pistons. Pistons, pistons, pistons. We need pistons. That's going to need a lot of cobblestone. Okay. All right. Pistons, cobblestone, wood, and redstone. Okay, so we're going to need cobblestone. So let's go ahead and grind out some cobblestone. So this is where we're going to put automatic block breaker to work here with our non-silk touch pick. So watch this. This is, I'm telling you, this thing is useful for like everything. Here we are, just converting stone into cobblestone. We're going to do 2 stacks of it because we put an extra stack in the dispenser. This little device is like, oh, this little device is the greatest thing ever. I love this thing. So this is my invention. I invented this. I mean, I'm sure other people have come across this same functionality, but like this machine, the way it's built and the idea behind it was completely my invention. And I actually have a tutorial on my channel if you want to see how to build one and a full explanation for it. There we go. And done. There we go. 2 stacks of cobblestone. Bloop. There we go. So let's make those 2 stacks of cobblestone into pistons. So we're going to need planks. Let's just do like a stack of planks for now. And we're going to need redstone. So it is, let's see, planks, redstone, iron. I think we need iron. Don't we need iron for this? I believe so. So I think it's planks and like redstone and iron. That might be reversed. And then this. Okay, fine. I'll just go look it up. Piston. Okay, those I had backwards. Okay, so we're making 21 of them. That should be enough. You need 2 TNT on every attempt, so the TNT is going to run out long before the pistons do. Let's go ahead and make more pistons. Let's do that. Make more pistons. We're going to need to make TNT, because the TNT is the most likely thing that we're going to run out of when we do this. Because you use up 2 TNT every time you activate this device. We need trapdoors. We need trapdoors. Doesn't matter what we make them out of. What do we have? We have a lot of spruce right now. We have a ton of spruce, so I guess we're making spruce trapdoors. We have 4. Let's go ahead and make... let's just go ahead and make a whole bunch of trapdoors. Okay, that should be good. Alright, let's get more cobblestone than that. In case we need to craft more levers, let's go ahead and grind out a little bit more cobblestone real quick here, just so we can facilitate those levers if we need them. Okay. Okay. We'll put that away. Okay, now TNT is sand and gravel, right? So sand, okay, we got lots of sand. I never remember which one is 5. Oh, well, I guess we don't have a whole lot of gravel, do we? Isn't it sand and gravel? Do I not have the recipe for it? I've touched it. Okay, let's see which one is it. Is it this one? Nope, it's probably the other way. Okay, what's the recipe for TNT? Do I have the recipe for it? Oh, I do have the recipe for it. Gunpowder and... Oh my gosh. Gravel and sand is concrete. Excuse me. It's gunpowder. Of course it's gunpowder. Of course it's gunpowder. That's why we make gunpowder farms. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go to the... Guys, I'm not a noob. I am totally... If this was someone's... If this is your first episode, you probably think I'm a complete noob and I have no idea how to play this game. I swear I've been playing this game for 12 years and I know what I'm doing. It might not seem like it, but I swear I know what I'm doing. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh, sorry, horse. Didn't mean to tease you. He said... Okay, let's go to the mob farm and get ourselves some gunpowder so we can make this TNT. Oh, I feel like such a goober. Such a goober. Just looking for the random Enderman if we see one over there now. Again, I swear, it's not late at night and it's not early in the morning. I have no excuses today. 0. None. Zip. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, so we probably have it because we haven't really finished making our storage and everything here. So we'll just grab, well, it's 4 of those and 5 of those, right? I at least get that part of it. There we go. No, it's 4. It's 5 gunpowders, 4 sands. Okay, I just wanted this full stack. There we go. Plus the 15 extras. All right. Good stuff. Okay, let's take a minute and put some health on this axe. There's a lot of mobs here. I feel like these all didn't just spawn when I loaded this chunk. So is there something that's keeping these chunks loaded or something weird? Like, why are there so many mobs here? I hate when they get in the corners because your sweeping edge doesn't work that far away. There we go. Wow, I healed up that entire axe that quick. That is fantastic. All right, let's throw some of this in the trash. This is also why I have this is a locked chest, not a regular chest, so that if I can see what I'm throwing in there before I close the lid. Okay, that's trash. We can just throw some of this. Well, let's see. We'll put our bones in our little bone machine. There we go. That comes out as bone blocks. And now this, I think right now, yeah, so my dispenser maker that I put the bows in, right, it ran out of material. We've made all of our dispensers. So I would have, before I throw bows in there, I would have to reload this with more cobblestone. So, yeah. So right now I'm just going to put the rest of this back in the back where it came from. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, let's go make a hole in the nether roof. Do I have everything I need? I have my armor to protect me. This should be this is top tier armor. This should protect me. Oh my god, I'm so nervous about this. Normally you do this with 2 players. Oh, this is really dangerous on a single player world. I need a flint and steel to light the portal. Okay, I need a flint and steel to light the portal. Let's see. I need... See, the machine, I need like obsidian. I need cobblestone, trapdoors, levers. I can make more levers. I need piston. I need this stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, gosh. And again, the stuff to make the portal once I'm up there. Well, I guess once I'm up there, I could... Oh, gassed. Oh, hey, mate, can I get another record? If he shoots at me? I'm so glad that I know that now. Don't go right over the lava. You gonna shoot at me or not, buddy? Hello? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Gosh, okay. Again, I'm not a noob. I swear. Okay. Ooh, Enderman. Enderman. Uh-oh. No, no. Get in the boat. Okay. I just went fishing for my shield just then. Okay. All right, 3 more pearls. Excellent. That was worth it. That was worth getting shot down by a ghast. Oh, I don't have my gold boots either, do I? Alright, guys. No, I don't. I have them on me, just not on me. I have them with me. No. Okay, there we go. Stop. How quickly they forget that they were mad at you. I love that it's just an instant. Okay. Oh boy, the nether. The nether. Oh, the nether. Okay, I need a flint and steel. I need the horse to get off of my front porch here. Go here. Here, come this way, horsey. This way. There we go. Okay, I need to get a flint and steel. I need a chest so I can put anything I don't need to do this with up there. Well, I guess once I'm up there, I can make the portal. Yeah. Then the portal at least gets me back to the overworld, so it's not the end of the world once I get up there. Okay, all right. I think okay. So I'm freaking out over nothing. Surprise! I'm freaking out over nothing. Okay, let's get the actual coordinates of this. So let's do... So I'm going to look over here. So on the right side of the screen, it's targeted block. It's right in the middle there. I'm going to get a piece of paper. and a pen. I'm going to write down 33 and 141. And then I'm going to divide both of those by 8. And because I can math in my head, it's 4. Right? 33, 32, 4, 8 by 4. Okay, 4. 8 goes into 14 only once. Oh my gosh, I have to do like long division here. Oh my gosh. 8 goes into 14 once with 6 left over. So 8 goes into 61 almost 8 times. So we'll say 4 and 18 is our coordinate. Okay. Okay. Was it negative? Or these coordinates wrong? See, these are tricky, right? Because this portal might not be... See, those are both positive. So to make it really line up right, that's going to be positive 8 and positive 18, essentially. Right? But see, now this is negative because positive is probably that way a little bit where it couldn't spawn. So this portal didn't spawn in the exact correct coordinates. All right, before I commit to this, do I have everything I need? Yes. Okay, yes. We're breaking this portal. Okay. And that's enough for now. We don't need to tear the whole thing down at the moment. So now I just need a nice, easy way to the roof. Let's see. Here we go. Now, digging straight up is dangerous because of lava. But you can kind of mitigate that a little bit by putting ladders, because at least the lava will kind of, you can go down the ladder and the lava will stop when it hits the ladder. Oops, let's see, don't need that one there. I was trying to put this there. Okay. Okay. Oh, hope I don't run out of ladders. We should be able to make sticks out of nether woods, right? I'm assuming you can, yeah. I have to go up a lot further, don't I? Oh, there's a ghast. Let's see. That for now. I know this is exposed. Like, this would be dangerous coming back down, but right now I'm just trying to get to the roof. Let's see, so we'll be okay. I am going to need more ladders, because apparently this probably isn't going to be enough, because the top of it's like 128 or something like that. Okay, so yeah, we're okay, there's bedrock. However, this isn't exactly where we need to be yet. We need to find a spot where the bedrock, if we target it, see right there it says target block is the Y value is 125. We need to find one where it's at 127. So we need to find a bedrock that's 126, one higher than that. And sometimes they're very easy to spot. You find them very quickly, and sometimes you have to really hunt for them. So let's hope this one comes quickly. 127. There it is. Nice. Okay, perfect. We need 1, 2. We had exactly enough ladders, look, because we can jump up onto this. Oh, perfect. Okay, great. So this is our spot. So I'm going to write this exact block down because... Where did my pen go? There it is. My pen got away from me. This block is the one that we're going to have to destroy to get back down. So this block is 2, 127, 27. That block is the one that we're going to have to destroy to make a to get back down. Okay. Now to get to the roof, take another portal, another pearl, and you get to the very, very top, and I'm holding shift so that I stay here, and you aim right at that little corner line, and then you throw a pearl, and you're up, and you're kind of stuck. There we go. Hey, hey, here's our roof. Yeah, Mushroom Land. You know, I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna start recording just so if I have anything interesting, I can maybe make a thumbnail out of it. Okay, so 2 and 27. Okay, so 2 and 27. This is the block that we're gonna be destroying, right? And if I look at F3, 2 and 27. Okay. That's the block we're going to be destroying to get back down. That's our ladder is right underneath that. However, where we want to build our portal is 4 and 18. So 4 and 18. Here's our portal. Let's see. Was our portal facing north, south, or east, west? I always liked them to be facing the same way. I believe our portal's facing like east, west, like that. I believe our portal is like this. I mean, we can always change it later if we want to. Okay. So this is our portal to get back home. Okay. Let's see. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then with top, and we'll come across. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. And I want to spawn proof the top of this, so let's go ahead and we'll just put some buttons. There we go. There we go. Now nothing can spawn on top of that portal. Fantastic. The last thing you want is a ghast to spawn up here and start blowing you up. So now, we like that. And now we go through, and this should take us, this should hopefully connect to our portal. Yes. And now when we go back, it will hopefully connect back to that one. Yes. Oh, it worked. I was so ready to like show up down below and be like, "Roar!" But it actually worked. That's fantastic. Okay. So now we have to blow up this block. So I have to remember how to do this. It's I feel like I should have looked this up. This one's gonna be the... Okay, so... Okay. Hopefully, is this TNT gonna be close enough to blow up that portal? Oh gosh, I hope not. Okay, let's make the TNT go this direction then. So I think here we put an obsidian. Okay. That might not even have to be obsidian. But then here we put a thing there. And then we put a block. And then we go TNT, TNT, I think. And then we have a lever to turn that on. And a trap door. So basically we get under here, we hit the lever, then we come over here and we target this with a piston. Okay, let's get our best armor on. Okay. Just in case we really screw this up. Okay. Okay, we need the armor to survive the blast. We don't need any of this. Except for a piston. Okay. Now, the other thing we want to do is we want to go to our options, our controls, and we want to keybind our right click to be, we'll do that key right there. So now if I try to right click, nothing's happening, but if I hit F, it does. Okay. Oh gosh, oh my gosh, that's so hard to, okay, there we go. So I'm gonna have to go F and then run over here and then point here and then F. Okay, so now theoretically that should be a hole. No, it didn't work. It didn't work. Oh no, 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 no. It's supposed to do that, right? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Okay. I'm gonna have to look this one up. I'm gonna have to look this one up. Okay. I've done this so many times. Let's see. Let's see. Nether Roof. Bedrock. No, let's see. Break Nether Roof. Bedrock. There's several like ways you can arrange these blocks to do this. Oh, this one has like a TNT. There's so many different ways to do this. There's so many different ways. Okay, that one has the TNT there and then a regular block and then a TNT there. I don't really know how that's any different. Okay, it's the same concept though. It's the same concept. Okay. Okay. 2 TNTs. Piston, another piston. I'm having to remember to hit my F key instead of my right click key. This is really awkward. I need that. I need an extra block. And a trapdoor. That should be all I need. Okay. So now this one, it just shows it. Oh, I guess I blew up a mushroom. Okay. So this one I'm looking at is the exact same setup I did, except, let's see. Except it has one TNT here and the other one here. But otherwise it's exactly the same. So I think my setup was probably fine. Oops. Let's see, F. Okay, hold on. Okay, F. It's so weird not having my right click be able to right click. Okay, so I got my piston. Maybe did I not have the piston in my hand? Maybe that's what it was. You know, I should probably eat. Okay, let's eat a carrot. Okay, can I eat? Nope, I had to hit F for that. Okay. Okay, maybe that's what it was. Maybe I didn't have the piston in my hand. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. Okay, so F, and then I go over here, and then I just hold down F with the piston in my hand, right? Yes, there it goes. Okay. All right, awesome. So now we have a portal that links us, and if we want to go down, we just come down here, and then right now it's here. We can make that line up with this at some point in time. Excellent. Very good. Fantastic. Okay, let me turn this off so I can get my controls back to normal. There we go. Ah, it'd be nice to be able to right-click again. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Let me grab this, and we'll just pop that. Bloop. And we're just gonna sort this inventory real quick here. No. Let's see. Put my pick here. Let's see. I like my arrow like this. Okay, that goes here. And this here. And my... Where's my shield? I might have accidentally put my shield in a chest when I was flipping through things earlier. All right, excellent. We get it. We did it in 2 tries, and I feel like, again, I'll have to look. Maybe I didn't. Where's the lever? Maybe I didn't have my piston in my hand when I did it the first time. I don't know, but I feel like the setup I had wasn't really effectively any different. Doesn't matter though, because it worked. That's what we wanted. So now, the whole point of doing this was so that we could go make another portal to the faraway land. Let's see. So that, let's see. So look at our map. Oh, that's a boat that's on the surface. I was like, what was that? Okay. So I'm thinking, so this is a kind of a small Badlands here. I'm wanting that red terracotta is what I'm wanting. But I'm thinking this one, is this ultimately going to be a much larger Badlands over here? Should we put the portal there or just put the portal here? Well, we'll do a portal to this one. Okay, so we're going to say, what are these coordinates? So these coordinates are 30, 31, and -88. So if we divide that by 8, that's -11. And if we divide the other one by 8, I'm not doing long division on that one. I'm just going to open my calculator app. Oh, see, guys, you get to see it raw in this series. You get to see everything. You get to see how the sausage is made, as they say. All the ugliness behind making Minecraft videos. There we go. This is all the stuff that normally goes on behind the scenes. All right, there we go. So we got the coordinates written down. So I'm going to need to put a portal at that point, at that spot, so that we can get to our thing we just said. The thing. Mesa. Oh my god. Badlands. Holy cow. Guys, my brain is not braining today. It's just not. You guys are getting a rare video here where I'm just, my mind is all over the place today. Okay. Let's put our boots back up here because we're going to be on the roof now. We don't have to worry about those guys. They don't live on the roof. We don't leave them anywhere they can spawn. Oh, that's right. I have to do like the shift thingy. Okay. Oh, up. Oh, okay. We should probably sleep away this rain at nighttime. Okay. I still don't know where my shield is. I bet my shield is probably in one of these chests. I probably accidentally clicked it into one of these chests. But I have no idea which chest it is. Guys, I have no idea where my shield is. No clue. I seriously have no idea where my shield went. Okay. Alright, whatever. Oh, let's see. I need all of this. Let's see. I don't really need my boat right now. Well, I mean, if I see another Enderman, might as well keep it. No sense in getting rid of it. Okay, I'm just emptying my inventory a little bit so we can get a decent amount of terracotta. Because I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm still not 100% certain, but I want enough of it to where if I decide I'm going to do it that way, then I don't need more. I probably don't need these ender pearls. There we go. Probably don't really need to be carrying this chest around either. Okay, there we go. I think about everything we need. Where the heck did my shield go? Did I put it in this box? Yeah, don't know where my shield went. Somebody probably saw me flip it into a box at some point. I mean, I'll find it eventually. Gosh, who knows? Who knows? I have no way to even guess where I put that. Okay, so we got enough for the portal. Let's just make sure we actually just bring stuff to spawn proof it with. What do we want to bring? You know what? We're going to be going to a mesa, so why don't we just do something... Boy, we don't have very many terracotta things, do we? Not enough to... Well, that's like 4. So, oh, let's see. We could make... Oh, that's right. You can't make slabs and stuff in terracotta. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, let's just make some buttons or something. What would look good on top of terracotta? It doesn't really matter. Jungle buttons. Jungle buttons will be just fine. And we could at least put terracotta in the corners. Brown terracotta doesn't really look like terracotta. Gosh, it doesn't matter. Why am I stressing out over this? Brown terracotta, fine. There we go. That's the corners of our portal. Got the thing. Okay, we got the things and we got the stuffs. Okay. All right. Now, let's go make a nice little quick portal over to our Badlands. So it's definitely to the east, so we're basically going to be going to 379, which is a lot closer than like 3,000 something. And then we're also going to go to negative 88, so we're kind of going at an angle here. Okay. I'm sorry, negative 11. Negative 88 is the overworld coordinates. So there we go, negative 11. And we're just going to go straight on to 379. All right. So while we're up here, do you guys utilize the Nether Roof in your games? It just makes traveling so much more convenient and so much easier. And like once you know the trick behind getting up onto the roof and that trick on breaking the portal, the block back down, there's almost no reason not to do it. It would be considered a bit of a quote advanced Minecraft thing, I think, going up to the roof and using it. But it's just so convenient, right? See, now it's a quick trip to get to this mesa that's so far away. So definitely worth it. If you don't do it, you should probably consider it. Okay, so we're gonna do 379 and negative 11 right here. This is gonna be our portal. We'll put brown terracotta in the corners. I'd rather that be regular terracotta. Let's see, brown and brown. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna put some jungle buttons on the top to make them spawn proof. There we go. And we're gonna remind ourselves with this torch that this is the way back home. Okay? Perfect. Now let's go get ourselves some red terracotta, the thing that we said an hour and 5 minutes ago that we needed. There we go. Here we are. We're in the mesa. Perfect. Perfect. I probably don't have any... Oh, this stuff you can... Oh, no, that you can silk touch. But those you have to... Oof. Boy, that stuff breaks fast, doesn't it? Okay, we want to get ourselves some red terracotta, so let's just start blowing away some of this red terracotta. At least it mines pretty quick, so we hopefully won't be here for too terribly long. Okay. Can't think of any personal stories to tell today. That's something that I like doing when I'm doing something kind of boring and monotonous, like mining blocks. Well, I did just have an extremely pleasant experience with Craigslist today, so that was kind of nice. I've got collectible stuff that I don't need anymore. Collectible stuff is really just code for like junk you don't need that you fill up a closet with. And I'm not to disparage that if you enjoy the thing you're collecting. I'm very much a collector. It's a self-deprecation. I am not putting anyone else down by saying that. But it's kind of one of these things where like stuff that I had bought that I wanted to be, that was part of like collections or whatever. I realized that they've been in the closet since I've moved to this house 5 years ago. So if I haven't touched it and it's been in a closet for 5 years, I probably just don't need it anymore. So I've just been doing a little spring cleaning and kind of, spring cleaning in the fall. Been doing some autumn cleaning and just trying to get some of that junk out of the closet stuff. I'm just realized, you know what? Don't need it anymore. It's not holding any sentimental value to me. I'm not like collecting these things anymore, and they're not being displayed or used in any way. So let's just get rid of them. So listed some of this stuff up on Craigslist just to get rid of it. I'm not trying to like make money off of it. I'm just trying to, rather than donating this stuff to like, Goodwill or something, I'm just like, might as well just make a few bucks on it and get it in the hands of someone who's going to appreciate it. So yeah, so I've been selling some stuff on Craigslist. I mean, most of it, I say selling some stuff on Craigslist. I've had one guy respond to like a couple of my posts. Then that was this guy. I haven't had anyone else respond to anything else yet. It's been a week. But this gentleman was really nice. He wanted a few things I was selling, and we did our little deal, and we talked on the phone, and he was super nice, and he was happy with me. He, figured I wasn't like some weirdo creep who's going to try to rip him off or anything. And so yeah, I actually met him this afternoon around lunchtime to do our little exchange. And he was super nice and a lot of fun. And we stood there in the parking lot at Red Robin talking for like 15 minutes. So yeah, very, very pleasant experience from Craigslist today. So that was pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. And he, I'm not giving away any personal information, but he actually works for a company that is helping to design, I don't know if they are designing it or helping to design it, a spacecraft, which is very much like a space shuttle kind of a thing, except like whereas the space shuttle would like ride like connected to the booster rockets or whatever, this was more like it would be one of the rocket stages, and like the wings and stuff would be like folded up in it or something like that. I think is how he was describing it. So then like once it's like up in orbit, it would kind of like emerge from its casing and then extend its wings and all of that, and then whatever, go to where it needed to be in orbit. And then of course the wings and stuff was for it to be like a re-entry vehicle, kind of like the space shuttles were. That's the gist I got from what he described very quickly to me. So we didn't really talk about that for extended periods of time, but from his quick description, that's what it sounded like. And that sounded pretty stinking cool. I got to tell you, that sounded really, really cool. Like, wow, that was, it's so cool to be working on something like that, right? And then of course there's the whole, of course, you'll be working on this thing for 10 years. It's nowhere even close to being ready. But then even with weird stuff and governments and changing administrations and changing priorities with stuff like space exploration and competitors like SpaceX and stuff. And he's like, so it throws the whole thing into like a giant wrench in the gears of everything. And so he's like, I have no idea how things are going to progress with it, but that's kind of what we're working on. And it's like, that is super cool, man. That is very cool stuff. It was really, again, really good experience with this guy, talking to this guy and chatting. It was a lot of fun. So yeah. I've honestly never had, well, I was about to say never had a negative experience with Craigslist. That is not true. I've never had a negative experience with someone who I've actually gone to go meet and do an exchange with. So I've only had positive experiences with that. My only negative experiences would be stuff like someone who like answers and says they're interested and then like never answers you back. Okay, whatever. Or if you're looking to buy something from Craigslist and you send a message to someone saying you're interested and then they never answer you. So that's really the most negative things I've dealt with, except I did have a scammer try to get me one time on Craigslist where it was a weird scam where they say basically I was selling something that was larger and a little bit more expensive, a piece of exercise equipment. And so, you know, a large thing, couple $100, you know, so not something small and cheap. And oh, hold on, I got an itch. Sorry about that. And it was kind of one of these things where they like contacted me and you know, they were really interested in da 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 da, but I'm not gonna be able to, you know, I'm gonna be able to come down like in a few days or something to pick it up. I want to make sure nobody gets it, so can I kind of like give you like a deposit that you can hold, and then when we come to pick it up and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay. Like so far this was all just over like emails and texts, so I hadn't really committed to anything at that point. So I was just like, okay. And then they like overnighted me a money order for something like $2,000. Like it was like 4 times the price of the thing, and basically saying, you know, like, you hold that because, you know, that way that's your insurance. We're not going to stiff you or anything. So you take that, and then, you know, when we come pick this up, you know, blah blah blah. So my guess is so they sent me this money order, and I'm like, well, first of all, this is a giant red flag. No one's going to send you a money order for like $2,000 for something that's a couple $100. And so the bank, because a money order is issued by like a bank or something, right? Some kind of entity. And so this money order had like a bank's name on it. You know, the bank of, you know, whatever. And I looked it up, and it was a bank in like some other state, right? I'm like, okay, I mean, they did say like someone else was going to come pick it up. So maybe, possibly there's some legitimacy. Possibly, maybe. Is this regular terracotta? Yeah, I do want some more regular terracotta just because I want to be able to dye it colors if I need to. So I was like, okay. So then what I did was I looked up the bank online, and I called a branch of their bank. Like, and this wasn't like a big bank. It wasn't like, you know, whatever. Name any big national bank. I don't know which ones are in business right now. Wachovia or Bank of America. I know they're like credit cards. But, you know, it wasn't like a big bank that is everywhere. It was like a small local bank that had like one branch or something, you know, like Jim's Bank. It wasn't Jim's Bank, but you get the point. It was like a small local bank. So I called up, and I got someone on the phone. I basically said like, hey, you know, I got this money order in the mail for a Craigslist deal, and something smells fishy about it. So can you tell me if you legitimately offered a money order? And she's like, well, we don't really keep records of you know, money orders. I'm like, okay, I'm not asking for like the person or the amount. Just, did you issue a money order that was like check number, you know, 1 2 3 4 5 6? And she's like, no, not at all. No. Like, okay, thank you. And then I texted the person back and basically said, you're a scammer, don't ever contact me again. And then I never heard from the person again. But what that did, though, it cost me like a week where, you know, a legitimate person was not buying my thing that I was trying to get rid of. That was the only negative experience I've had with the only real negative experience I've had with Craigslist. But yeah, Yeah, you got to watch out for those scams, though. And then, of course, afterwards, I looked it up, and of course, I found that exact scam. This is what they do. They blah blah blah. They send you the money. See, what it is they send you this fake money order, and then you take it to the bank. Bank hands you cash, right? You meet with somebody and give them that cash. Basically, oh, here's your deposit back. Now that you bought the thing, they get that money. And then your bank comes to you later and says, hey, that money order was not legitimate. Give us our money back. And now you're out that money, right? That's pretty much how the scam works. All right. That was a fun story, wasn't it? It started out nice. Okay. All right. So let's do something with our library here. Let's see. I wanted this red terracotta. Okay, let me... Oh, horsey. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Here, let me get you out of the... I have to remember that if I walk around with carrots in my hand, that the horses go crazy. Okay, there you go. Sorry, buddy. All right. Let's see. I'm just going to put it all away from now and then put stuff back in my inventory. Let's see, and decorative plants go here. Okay, don't need that. That. Okay, let's get all of this stuff back. Let's see. Oak. There we go. Now this mangrove, I wanted to use this mangrove as well in here. So let me take just some of that red terracotta, maybe not all of it yet. Let's see. So I want to use mangrove. So let me just go cut down a few more mangrove trees. So some of these hopefully should have grown. Oh, am I freaking out horses again? Okay, no, those are the villagers. I walked by and I heard like clump, clump, clump. Oh yeah, that's right, our panda. Hello, panda. Oh, look at how tiny this... Oh, come on, guys. Really? Like, that's not even a tree. It's an embarrassment. What is this? What was that, like 4 logs I got off of that or something? Oh my, oh my. You can do better than that. Is it... Okay, did at least get 1 propagule? Okay. There we go. Let's replant that propagule. Okay. Be bigger next time, please. Alright. This one over here looks a little bit bigger. Can we get to the top of it? Are we going to be able to get to the top of it? Well, there we go. That was a fun little trick. Hey, hey, there we go. Okay, now the trick is finding the center. Because if you find the center, then you can just go down the center and find the branches pretty easily. Oh, that had very few branches on it. That's the thing with these mangroves. Like, not only are they harder to harvest, but some of them, they just don't give you very many logs. Wow, my inventory is like super full. Holy cow. Okay, I'm gonna get another propagule down. Okay, let me put some of this stuff that I'm holding over in a chest over by my library, so that I can at least harvest this last tree or two without a full inventory. Hello, gentlemen. Okay, here we go. Here's our chest full of stuff. Here we go. There we go. Those are building materials. Okay, now let's go ahead and get a little bit more mango. Some more mango wood here. Let's see. I'm not going to be able to get to the top of this one very easily, am I? Will this vine take me up there? Not quite to the top. It got dark. Sorry, guys. I know it's really dark. I'll sleep once I'm done with this. You know, I can't even see the tree. It's too dark. Let me sleep now. Okay, there we go. Oh, missed the spot. Missed one up there. Can I get it? Nope. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll replant these propagules. We'll maybe throw another couple of propagules out here somewhere, just so that on our next trip we got a few more trees to cut down, because I think there's going to be a decent amount of mangrove wood in this. Okay. Let's see. Let's do one here. We'll just do like another one here. We'll do another one here. We'll put a few of them out here. We'll put one here. There we go. There we go. That gives us a few. All right. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. And moss and sticks. All of that for 38 logs. Boy, mangroves are really they're a tough one. They're a tough one to takes a lot of work to get something out of the mangroves. All right, so let's try out this red terracotta. We're going to try out some of this mangrove. Let's see. And let's see. Some of it is going to be stairs. So let's just make some more planks. And we'll make more stairs. And I think we're going to even make some trapdoors. Okay. Wow, the trapdoors are so expensive. Okay. Okay. So. Oop. So again, so you guys gave me a lot of great ideas for this, and this was a suggestion that I got that I thought looked really, really nice. So let me try this. We're going to try one of these sections. Okay, we're going to put the red. I know it looks really crazy red right now, but from below, when it's kind of in the shadow, it gets a bit darker, a little bit more muted. Okay, and then I think do like the mangrove here, and I think keep the dark oak. Oops, there we go. And then slabs. Okay, let me get the shower of blocks from down here. I'm gonna have to get these two guys some hard hats. They've been getting rained on so much since I've been trying to build this wall over here. Okay, so mangrove planks. Let's go ahead and make some slabs out of that. Let's do some more slabs. Okay, that's plenty. Let's see, slabs. All right, So then those will go kind of around here, like this. And then kind of below this, then we can do a little bit of a mangrove. Mangrove. See, now that I said mango, I keep thinking now mangrove is not correct. We can do a little bit of a mangrove transition here. Right, kind of in these. Right, kind of like this. And then we can do something here with decorative blocks or paintings or whatever. But so kind of looking at that. That looks pretty nice. I think that's pulling this red tone up a lot better than something like than having it all be brown. And then if we had another one of these squares here, of course it wouldn't be a window here. It would come down to a non-window over here. All right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to go with this, and we'll just replace these other two sections with this and just see how it looks. I'm probably going to need more slabs to do this. Let's see. Just hearing the squish of that one guy try to move on his honey block, it just threw me off for a second there. Just I hear page flip, squish. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm probably not going to have enough. Well, I might have enough of these. Yeah, I have enough. Okay. Oh. I should have just jumped all the way down if I was going to jump most of the way down. Oh, can I get that one? There we go. Ooh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. That's looking really good. I like pulling that red up there and then having that dark oak in the middle to bring that wood tone back in, but a darker wood tone. I'm liking that. Okay. Yeah, pretty cool. And I can play around a little bit more with this transition here and how it's going to end up on the sides. And then another thing with that terracotta that I picked up, I can dye it different colors and use some colored terracotta in these walls as some more decorations. And, uh-oh. Oh, good. Okay. How was I able to jump out of there? I don't know. Is it because I was like... Maybe because I was pushed up against this. I don't know. I'm glad I was able to, though. It's good to know that I can get out of those if I get stuck in them. Excuse me. All right. Let's see. I still have the stairs in my hand. So let me go ahead and just replace a couple more of these here. This one. And that one. Oops. There we go. All right. Cool. I'm liking that. And I think that helps the transition there. And now I was thinking also perhaps some of these trap doors to help out with this bit of this transition. And these trapdoors might look goofy. I don't know. Maybe even if it's just in like 2 of them. Right? Like it's kind of like it's reinforcing that joint right there. Whoa. Oops. Thought I was shifting. There we go. Oh. There we go. That's right. I have to unshift to flip it, and I probably unshifted at the wrong time. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Does that look nice? Not really. I don't think those trapdoors work there. Let's see. They don't look terrible, but they don't look good either. Okay, I need to sleep. You know what? I need to take my mid-episode break, so let me go ahead and do that now. Okay, I am back. Okay, another change. Let's see. That kind of helps with this transition here is some oak in here to help kind of transition those bookshelves up to the spruce. So let's go ahead and throw some of that in here. We just don't have a whole lot of oak. We're going to need to go cut down some oak. We might be able to do that a little bit later. Should be at least be able to get enough to see if this will work. Yeah, okay, we got more oak here. Okay, that's awesome. All right, so let me turn some of this here into stairs. There we go. Right, so then these right here could be a little bit more of a transition using oak here. Okay. I like that, and that gives you some more depth right here because this color isn't blending directly into this color. I like that. I like it. Let's see. I feel like this piece then needs to be oak as well. Like that. There we go. Okay, need a few more oak planks for this. Let's see. What the heck? We'll put all there. Here we go. And planks. Okay. Okay. Boom. 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 Okay, cool. There we go. That's looking pretty nice. I'm trying to decide if these trapdoors are going to grow on me or not. Maybe, maybe not. And maybe... Maybe it's something more like... Oh. I keep forgetting this stuff isn't directly connected to each other. Okay, there we go. It might be like I just kind of put it there. Might be a nice way to make help. Oh gosh, okay. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Okay. Okay. All right. And there we go. Something like that. Okay, this is looking nice. This is looking nice. And then, let's see, to kind of follow up the rest of that suggestion, there were suggestions for the glazed terracotta. So we can make... Oh, boy. Okay, boy, my inventory really is getting full of stuff, isn't it? Okay, let me just move some of this out for the moment. Okay. Here we go. Move some of this around. Okay, so this is why I got some more of this terracotta, the regular terracotta. So we can make like a few different colors here. We can make like, say, like 6 different colors. And we can do like, say, blue. We don't have green. Do we have... I thought we did get those cactuses. Did we get cactuses? I feel like we got cactuses. Yes, cactuses. Let me start growing some cactuses. There we go. Cook those down. Okay. Okay, so maybe we'll try like some blue. Okay. And maybe we'll try some... I'm thinking it's green. I think it's just regular green. Try those. And then we fire these up. There we go. Yeah, those are the ones that were suggested. There we go. Cool. All right, and then of course we could do some paintings as well. So this was the other part of it as well. Okay, so do this. Okay, and then, for example, you can start doing something like put like a painting here, like a big one that fills the spot, and then like on this wall you could do like something with these glazed terracottas. You could do like a blue pattern or something, and we can make that look better later. Put them like in different, you know, put them in some matching directions or whatever later, and then you can kind of put like another one here, and then you could say like put another painting here. So this was kind of the idea behind it, right? So this was the idea behind this suggestion here. Whoa! Well, that changes everything, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks really good. That really helps to break up that spruce. It still keeps a lot of it visible. You can definitely see it here along. Oh, that's a loud vehicle. Sorry about that vehicle if you heard that. Yeah, that's really nice. And then it keeps somewhere there's more spruce and somewhere it's hidden in the paintings. Wow, that adds so much extra color. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. There was also another great idea about looms. Of course, those are the old school empty bookshelves. So let me come over here to our spider farm. Looms, I believe, are just... I think it's planks and string, right? Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Planks and string. Yeah, looms. Sure. There we go. Right, so looms can be sprinkled into some of these to help break up the monotony of that color. And you kind of have to place them so that either the side or the back is facing forward, right? So this one you probably kind of have to do a temporary block to get it facing this way. Yeah, see, and then that helps to break up the bookshelf look a little bit more. I still kind of like these up here because it's giving us that border. But we could sprinkle a few more of those in here just to get those colors of books down and, you know, going around. So like this. And, oh, guess you can't put them on the top. Okay, I guess those won't be down on that level. There we go. This is looking good. This is looking great. Wow, these are great suggestions. Okay, do we have our chisel bookshelf? We don't have too many of these left. I mean, we could always craft more. Right, and then you stick, like, you know, one of these in here. And then, you know, like one of them, like we'll do one of them. Gosh, what's random? What's random? This is random. Okay, something like that. Yeah, see, all these things are helping out quite a bit to help break that up a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. And I will need to put some more books in those. Oops. Cool. Very nice. I'm liking this. Okay, so I think what I want to do now is I want to try to... I think I'm going to go with this as the basic design. Again, we can get in here and do a little bit more detailing. We could put, you know, lanterns or little fence posts or anything to kind of help decorate that up a little bit more. But I think as far as the basic pattern, I think this is what we're going to go with. Oops. All right. This is pretty cool stuff. All right. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. And then on some of these, now we might not be able to do it with the paintings, but we could put things up on those shelves too. Like we could put like a flower pot or some sea pickles or some candles like up on those right there. Again, they might not be able to go in front of the paintings. I'm not sure. I mean, I could try. Don't know until you try, right? Let's see. So do we have any of those types of things? Let's see. Do we have... We have a sea pickle. Do we get coral? Oh, you know what? We might have traded for that sea pickle, hoping to then trade for some coral, but there's coral right here. And more sea pickles. Let's go get some sea pickles. I mean, we can try it with... Well, we can try with candles, too. We can make candles really quickly. We can make candles quicker than we can get more sea pickles. I'm assuming they'll work the same way. If a candle can go in that space, then a sea pickle can go in that space. Oh, let's go ahead and take care of some of this. You guys are busy over here. Busy bees, busy bees. Okay, and then some of these are doing this type of stuff too, right? Okay, let's get some honeycomb. And string. What the heck? We got a spider farm. Let's do a whole stack. So I wonder if we'll be able to put these in front of the paintings. Oh, good, we can. Great, because we can put stuff here. We can put stuff here. See, and that stuff like that helps, right? Because there can be flower pots with plants. There can be lanterns, sea pickles, all kinds of things up on those shelves to help that as well. Okay, fantastic. I love it. Oh, I'm so excited. We can color some of those candles different colors as well. Nice. Okay, now let's start building this out. Now the really fun part of watching me build it all out. Okay. So we're going to need red terracotta. We're going to need dark oak trapdoors, which we're going to need a lot more than that. We're going to need mangrove slabs. Lots of mangrove slabs. Let's see. Mangrove slabs. Let's even go like more. More mangrove slabs. We need the dark oak. Do we have dark oak here? Dark oak logs, planks. The logs and the planks are so hard to tell apart. And then brown terracotta. So many blocks that look the same. These trapdoors. Trapdoors are so expensive. Let's just get a ton of dark oak here so we can get trapdoors. Dark oak trapdoors. Okay, there we go. All of that was only a stack. Okay. Alright, let's start building this out and see how this starts going. Now, we're going to have to figure out how to do the end of it here, where it's going to join with the front wall. We're also going to have to figure out how it's going to kind of make this corner in the back as well. So those are definitely some more challenges we're going to have to address at some point. Let's see, this will be the mangrove stairs, right? Let's see. And this is one of these things, like, once you have a pattern, it's not too hard to start repeating the pattern, right? So hopefully it kind of makes building go a little bit quicker, because it's less thinking and more just like on autopilot. There we go, and we'll get those down here. And you know what? We don't need a shovel right now. We'll move this around, and we'll put trapdoors here. Oops. And just to keep with the light block, we don't need. See, this is where I should put like all of my adventuring gear away and give myself the building gear inventory. Let's see. Do another box of this here. Okay. And we can tweak and change any, like if any of this we look at it and be like, you know, maybe that one certain block could change. We could always change this up later. It's, again, nothing here is set in stone. So let's see, we go 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the edge, which takes us right to the front of this wall. That's an interesting place for this to end. We'll see how that lines up with whatever we do along the front of this building. I guess that is going to block our way up and down, isn't it? Oops, need to put that there. Okay, we can build another way up and down. These can remain torches. These can eventually become light blocks once we get light blocks available. But honestly, as long as no one's coming up here and flipping those up and down, those torches will be just fine. Okay, let's go ahead. Excuse me, holy cow. Let's go ahead and, rather than dealing with the transitions first, let's go ahead and make the other, start making the other wall. Ow, ow, okay. Get those back. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, because then the middle is going to be sized totally differently, right? Because, again, we're going to have that coming from both sides, and then we're going to have a center which is larger. And I'm thinking that center is going to be raised up at least a block or 2 blocks from there, almost like a slightly kind of domed or arched kind of thing going on. So, but until we have the 2 sides, it's really hard to visualize that. So let's go ahead and just start cranking out these walls. Okay, so what do we need for the walls? Okay, you know what? Let me put my adventuring gear away. We don't need stuff like weapons and arrows and things. I'll keep all the tools. You never know. We might have a shovel-ready block. I don't know. And our food and our torches and stuff. Okay. Bedtime. Okay. Alrighty. Lots of bookshelves. Lots of glass panes. Let's see, what else is kind of in this middle spot? We got spruce stairs, we got oak planks, we got oak stairs. Oak stairs are already in my inventory. We'll get more planks. Probably gonna have to make more stairs out of those. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, we got 2 blocks of carpet, and then we start our bookshelves. Okay, we've got, we're going to need spruce planks. We're going to need bricks and spruce stairs, okay? So, we're going to need spruce planks, spruce stairs. We're going to need lots more stone bricks than that. What else did I say? It's enough for now. We'll sprinkle in the other bookshelf types later. We should probably go ahead and make a bunch of those bookshelves, though. And I think our most abundant wood type here is spruce. Yeah, that's what we have the most of. Let's just make a bunch and just eliminate our need to have to keep crafting more of these. Let's make even more than that. Can we make even more than that? I hope that's enough. Yeah, 4, 8, 12. That's more than enough. That's more than enough. Okay, and then probably gonna just need a little more spruce because we just used up a whole lot of spruce. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and start building this out. This, I think we're definitely gonna have to like bring this over. Oops, bring that over one more, and then probably at that point, this will be like the wall will start that joins into this front wall. We'll keep all those sections at 4, essentially. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I'm doing like the middle click auto select for those blocks, by the way, if that's something you're not familiar with. I know several people have asked me, like, how'd you select that block, you know? So if you point at a block and you middle click, it switches to that block in your hand, right? And then when I point at that block, it switches to that block, and when I point at that block, so I'm just middle clicking when I do that. Now, I personally, my middle click is also my mouse wheel, so if I click my middle button, I'll also scroll my mouse. So I actually have a thumb button that I have mapped to as an additional middle click, essentially. So it's actually a thumb button for me. But it is a middle click, and that is default in the game. So there's nothing special you have to do to make that work. That's not a mod or anything. That is in vanilla. And it's also really, really helpful if you're in creative, because even if you don't have it in your inventory and you click, like if I were to, right now, if I were to come over here and click this deep slate brick wall, which I don't have in my inventory, if I was in creative, I would select that right now and it would pop that into my inventory because it's creative mode. So in creative, it's like extremely, extremely helpful. Okay. Let's see. So, just had to get one started there. Okay, so basically we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna do like a spruce plank in between. Spruce plank in between. Like that. See, now I just click 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I click that on my way over. Boom, and I click that. See, they're really very, very fast ways. It's easier than like scrolling your wheel or going in your inventory and moving stuff around. It's a nice quick way to swap between blocks. It's really, once you get used to doing it, it's just so much faster to build. Oops. See, sometimes you goof like and do that. Okay. Now we're gonna do another one and then 2. Again, we're not quite sure yet how we're going to do that corner transition. Okay, and now we're going to go back another block, right? So basically, we bring these out one more. We can do that from down here. Yeah, we brought back that one back. That one is back one because then that's where the other bookshelves are going to go. And then it's the stone. And we got 3 tall windows. Okay. All right. So then we've got the stone brick. So then after this is the stone brick. Oh, you know what I need? Oh, do I have... I probably don't have a bucket of powdered snow, do I? Probably not. No. No powdered snow. Oh, well. Powdered snow is like my magic corner placing block. So you need to place on a corner instead of placing like some kind of random extra brick and then placing and then breaking it. You can use powdered snow very effectively for that. Let's see. 2, 3. Right? Something like that. And then I think this spruce stair kind of goes in the middle here. Right? Like that right there. And then you start another 1, 2, 3. And then okay. Right? That's how those windows go, right? Think so. Yeah. Some of those blocks can be pulled out of there, but that's okay. It's just stone. Like, for example, you won't see... Oops, where's my pickaxe? That one and that one can go away because you won't see them. Right. That's one thing I like to do is I like to remove those blocks that are if they don't need to be there, then why waste them? Like this, right? And this. But you know what? This is going to be the outside of the building, so they're going to be there anyway. Okay, I'm wasting my time with that. Oh, that's right. This is going to be whatever the outside block of the building is. Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Don't need to be wasting my time doing that because those blocks will change anyway to whatever our exterior is. All right, actually for this one I can probably do this and use that basically as our temporary block. There. Yep. Okay. Yep. There we go. I know that sounds really bad, but I do have feather falling. The big old crunch when I hit the bottom there sounds pretty nasty. Okay, let's see. There we go. All right, let me sleep. I know I'm not talking much right now because I'm just kind of concentrating on building. And you know, if I start running my mouth while I'm building, I'm going to start building it wrong. Okay. Oops. Okay, that's fine. It's also nice because when you have the one in your inventory runs out, you don't have to go into your inventory to refill it by using that middle click. Right, so 1, 2. See, now I'm out of those. I just right click and it just pulls them back out of my inventory and puts them in my hand. So it's a nice way to just avoid having to go into your inventory every time. Those tiny little time savers. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, one more window to go, and then we can go back to bookshelves. Okay. So the windows are in place, so now let's look at bookshelves. Yeah, just 2 up. Yep. Of these, yeah, it's just 2. Okay. There we go. And then the chiseled, which we're going to kind of have to, we're going to have to do this, aren't we? Actually, okay, we can click against those. See, once you get in a groove, they go pretty quick. Okay. And then we're going to have a oak plank. Not there. Not there. There. Okay. Oop. There we go. And there. There and there. And there. And then we're going to switch to those oak stairs. Put the stairs like this. Okay. And then above that is basically, it's a 4x4 of spruce. Okay. So now we do this, that could be like picture, and then like green, blue. Picture, green, blue, and then corner. Yeah, those will probably move over 1. Okay. All right. This is looking pretty awesome. I'm liking this. Okay, let's get some spruce. Those are stairs. See, I almost clicked on that and gave myself stairs. I want planks. There we go. Okay. This can be where this is terracotta. Terracotta. Painting. And then terracotta. And then terracotta. And then corner. Whatever the heck is going to happen with this corner. Alright, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and I'm going to fix, I probably need more of these scaffolds. Do I have more scaffolds in here? Excellent. Good. Okay, let me put some more scaffolds. Whoa, didn't mean to go out that way. Okay, up like that. Let's get some of this in here going. 3/4, right? So this is basically painting here. Right, so painting here. Oh, it's the same one. Cool, that was clever. Right, and then terracotta. Terracotta, and then this will be painting. Painting. For some reason, when I looked down and saw this guy's head, I thought it was a block I needed to pick up. have no idea why. He's a blockhead. Okay. So then we can do like... Now these I can put them in a better pattern, right? So if I turn that way... I need to go what? It's like, and then you turn that way. There's certain ways you can kind of turn yourself to make the patterns line up nicer. I don't really know what those patterns are. Did those go down? Of course they did. Well, one of them did. Where's the fourth one? Dang it. So my friend Millie Craft on YouTube, by the way, if you're not checking her out, you should. Millie at Millie_craft or at Millie Spacecraft. Not spacecraft, but the space. I think it's underscore. I think it's at Millie_craft. But she did a whole tutorial. Where did the fourth one go? Seriously, where is it? Where? Oh my! How did it go way over here? Oh, probably when I broke it out of that wall. Oh my gosh. Okay. And she does some of these tutorial things, and in one of them she kind of explained how to basically do the terracotta to make the patterns match up. And it's kind of a thing where like you place one and then you like turn 90 degrees and place the next one and turn 90 degrees and place the next one and turn 90 degrees and place the next one. But it works differently when it's up against a wall than it does when it's down. And it was absolutely brilliant, and I forgot every bit of what the tutorial said to do. But it's really good, and it tells you how to place those things. We'll make better patterns than that. Oh gosh, you know what? Ugh, it hurts my eyes looking not right. So we are going to figure out how to place them correctly, first of all. And then we're going to make 1, 2, 3 more batches of each color. Which means we need our terracotta back. Terracotta. Is it 3 more batches? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need more terracotta than that. Okay. Hey, at least we get more cactuses. Oh, well, hello, little Siamese. How are you? Okay, let's start the green a-cooking. All right, now let's get a little bit more terracotta. We needed about that much more. Yep. Okay, because we need 3 blue and 3 green. And let's just get lapis because we're running out of those cornflowers. There we go. So let's make... oh, I have to do that on a crafting table. Okay. So we'll start that cooking in there. And then 1, 2... Oh, look, we already had one. We already had another one. Okay. Well, there's our 3 green dye. So let's go ahead and get that going. And then we'll get those going. And then we'll get to napping. You know what? Our bed is over there, so let's use one of these. A nice warm bed, toasty bed by the fire. Alrighty. So this is interesting doing a larger build here. I just don't want the villagers to somehow see that this bed is over here. It's weird doing a larger build in a situation like this because I feel like there's going to be a lot of me just placing blocks that look the same as what I already placed and not a lot of like not talking. But honestly, I need to stop worrying about that because every time I raise a concern like that, you guys tell me to basically shut the heck up. But you say it in a much nicer way than that. Basically, like, no, man, that's what this type of thing is for. Stop stressing out over it. So I need to just stop stressing out over it, like you guys said. So I'm not going to stress out over anything. I do need to make 2 more paintings though, so we can have that looking good. I really made way too much red carpet. I really did. I really did. 2 paintings. Excellent, excellent. Put that away. Boom, boom. And oh yeah, we got a few more minutes on that. You know what? I can probably take out 8 of those and put them over here and start splitting up some of the work at least. Hello, rain. Goodbye, sun. Let's put the dye, the green dye, up in here. Up in here, up in here. Okay, now let's practice placing this stuff. Okay, so if I place it facing that way, the green is in the center. Now if I place the next one going this way, that would be on the bottom. Okay, so if we turn facing the right, that places the bottom the way we want it. What if we turn facing the left? That goes to the second one above that. But then this one is weird because you kind of have to do like a up above kind of thing, I think. Or like backwards like that. But how do you do that up in the air? Get around behind the build and place that one backwards. Okay, so if we go boom, turn that way, boom, turn that way, boom, and then come up behind it and go boom. Hey, that's our pattern. Yeah, I think that's going to look good for the green. Now, if we do the same thing for blue, how does that work? So we go boom, turn right for this one, turn left for this one, come around back for that one. How does that look? Ooh, that's kind of cool and pinwheely. I kind of like that. However, I kind of want the dark blue in the middle. So let's see if we can do this one a different way. So let's say we go this, and then we turn right for this, and then we turn left for this, and then we go backwards for this. Dude. I kind of like that. Because I like the circle on the outside. I like the dark in the middle with the light on the outside because that kind of mimics what we're doing here with boom, 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 boom. Right, it's kind of dark in the middle, light on the outside, dark in the middle, light on the outside. Squinting my eyes. I like it. Now let's see if I can remember that when I get over there. And the turning around backwards thing is going to have to be like we go up on a scaffolding afterwards and place those backwards blocks. Okay. Let's do it. 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 Do it. Do it. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, there is a great Saturday Night Live skit of like recording of like Black Eyed Peas like recording. Nope, I'm already doing it wrong. I'm already doing it wrong. There's a great Saturday Night Live skit of them like in the recording studio recording that song. It is absolutely hilarious. So this one we start here and then we turn that way and then we turn that way and then the other one comes in the back. And then for green, we start in this corner. You go boom, 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 and then that one goes in the back. All right. And then for this one, we're going to go green again and go boom, boom, boom. That one's going to be backwards. And then blue, we start on this side and we go boom, 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 boom. Let me hear you say way-oh, way-oh. All right. Ha ha ha. Now I have to just go put the ones in the back. Fantastic. All right. Okay. And the green. Boop. Did that one back there go right? Yeah, that one did. Okay. So I wasn't sure like if I placed it like facing this way or actually facing up. I think that changes the direction. Okay, and then we're gonna go green. Boom. And then we're gonna go blue. Blue. There we go. Blue. Bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Oh, I don't want those to be the same painting. Oh my god, that's hideous. Oh my god, it hurts my eyes. No, different painting. There we go. How about something more colorful? Yeah, I don't like that one. Okay, we'll go with that one. Oh, that's looking so nice, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, it's looking so good. Looking so good. Looking so good. Man, you guys are smart. Isn't there one of these that's like a landscape or something? Yeah, that one. Okay, so now this side is blue. So blue goes boom, 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 boom. Okay. And then green starts in this corner. Doop, doop, doop. Yep, okay. And then this one is going to be another painting, and hopefully is there a fourth one of this size that's not the weird hand with the karate guy? That one works. Okay, and then green. Boom, boom, boom. And then blue. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent. So then for this one, I have to go put the ones on the back sides. Now, how did I make way too many of these? Oh, because I did like 3 recipes of 8. I needed 3 recipes of 4. Oh my gosh. Okay. No big deal. I have them for the future if I need them for anything else. Okay. Put that there. Another green one here. And then a blue one here. And now we can start working on the ceiling, I think. Okay. Okay, I believe that completes the wall on this side. For now, I mean, I still got to put books and I still have to do detail-y stuff. But as far as structure, that completes the wall. So now I have to do ceiling. And I need to eat. Okay. So I'm going to need a whole bunch of this red terracotta. I'm going to need all those mangrove planks, probably slabs, probably even more than that. Well, maybe. The oak trap doors. I have them already. Torches. I don't have very many torches, actually. Ironically, I'm running out of torches. Okay. There we go. Torches. 6 times 4 is 24. We got one more than enough. All right. Now let's start putting this part of the ceiling on. All right. So first, can I target this to place a block? No, because that's not a physical thing. It's weird because it's like an entity, so I can't target it. How weird is that? Okay. Oh, that just goes just like pretty much straight across. I want my swift sneak. I really want my swift sneak. I really don't want to have to go get the swift sneak though. There we go. Just love listening to those guys below me. Flip, 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 flip. Okay, here we go. Okay, and then we can do the slabs. Okay. Okay, all right, and then we got our oak trap doors and our torches. 4 of those and some torches on top of them. Okay. Okay, I think that is it. I think this side now is the same as the other side. That's looking good. That's looking really good. Again, details and stuff, but that's looking really good. That's looking fantastic. Okay. Very cool. Of course, there's going to have to be lanterns, and of course, lanterns and candles will help the light to stop the spawning up there. And then other decorative bits can be put up there, like we said, flower pots, sea pickles. Okay, so now, how are we looking on time? We got about 30 minutes to go. So, I could try to look at, I could think about this middle piece. Let's do that. Before we go with the front walls and back walls, let's try to at least complete what this ceiling may look like. I kind of feel like that's gonna need to start at the... could... Okay. Now, let's see. If we keep with the terracotta thing... Now, if we just raise it up 1... I don't know if that's going to be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It lines it up in a weird spot. Because then if this was the across... Okay. Okay, let's first of all, let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, because I'm coming in a block as well as up a block. Okay, well let's see what looks better. Up a block or in a block? Or neither. Oof, okay, that one took some hearts. In a block, diagonally in looks better than just straight up. I feel like 1 is enough to give it a little bit of that arch shape. I don't feel like I have to go crazy with that arch. I feel like if I go crazy with that arch, it's just going to look silly. But I think going up 1 really helps with the depth. So let's try that, but that also changes the width of it, which means that's going to change the length of it. Which means this won't go here. Sorry, fellas. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, because this is going to come in 1. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this would be the across piece here. Okay, something like that. Okay, those blocks. Okay. So it's larger than that. However, it's larger, but it's only larger by 1. And since this is an even number, what if I make it 2? Make it a little bit of a longer shape, but it's 2 of those long? Yeah. Guys. Okay. What if we did it up? Straight up 1. Right, so then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like if it's going to be bigger, it needs to be bigger. Not just 1 block bigger. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the across piece here. Okay. And it probably won't look too weird because you got to remember this will be here. Right? I kind of like that, actually. So then that one goes to here. That means this one would go to here, and then you got this even larger one in the middle. And that's okay. That's okay, I think. Okay, alright. Well, I can work with this. Not quite. Okay. I'm definitely going to need a lot more mangrove slab. Okay. Let's Let's go mangrove slab. Ooh, that's a lot more mangrove slabs. Okay. Okay. So let's finish out this idea and see if this one looks good. Oof, I need to eat some carrots. Okay, so then, oh my gosh, yeah, these have oak trap doors. I'm gonna run out of these things too. Okay. And then, what if I did something like this? Raising that up even one more. Or, no. Or, this might be a little much. Let's see. There's something in the middle there. Maybe even a... It could just be a window. That's a heck of a drop. Mangrove trapdoor? I'm not looking up at it until it's done because I just don't want to... I want to see the finished idea before I go take a look and see what this looks like. Boom. And that's just a window up to the sky. a teeny tiny little skylight. Okay. There we go. Okay, it looks a little weird. Doesn't look bad though. I mean, the trapdoor looks bad. That could be another dark oak. I don't know if those stairs work. Let me see if it does. Okay. That definitely doesn't work. Let's put another oak. Because again, you could also put, lights up here to shine through those trapdoors. Oof. Well, that was silly. I don't like... I like the oak trapdoors being up higher than the mangrove. I don't like the oak trapdoors sides showing. The only way to do that, though, is just to have that more flat and just do another row of another slab right there. Oh, gosh. Come on. I can't walk on scaffolding correctly. There we go. Let me take off the stairs. The stairs I don't think are working. I think the stairs are too much. Stairs are too much. If I do them, if I put the slabs even, though, they kind of go back down. That might also not be a bad thing, right? Like, that might just be just fine. Ooh, that actually looks kind of cool. Ooh, I kind of like that better, actually. It's a lot of the same red. It's a lot of the same color. If I wanted to put hanging, any kind of hanging, anything from that, I can't. Because the only things that I could attach, like, say, a chain to would be those. I can't attach it to those, or those, or those. However, this could be there instead. And then something, a chandelier can be attached to that. Right? Oh, gosh. I put that up there so I would quit falling, and then I just keep... Yeah. Okay. So then, yeah, you could put a chain coming out of that and then have like a chandelier hanging here that helps break up the visual a little bit as well. And then one there as well, and then something even larger in the middle. This is kind of cool. I'm kind of liking this. Okay, let's go with that and see how it plays out. Right? That's the only way you learn. That's the only way you find out, is just go with it and see what happens. So let me break down some of this here. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this would be the one that comes across. Seven. I mean, I guess technically we don't need those in the corners. Okay, then let's do a ring of this. Oops, a ring. Not one of those. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to go make more dark oak trapdoors. Okay. Dark oak trap. I have 16. I need one more. I'm one oak trapdoor short. Oops, didn't mean to put that there. Right, so then I need a trapdoor to attach right there. Okay. All right. Dark oak planks, strip dark oak logs. Boom. We're just gonna make a ton of trapdoors because not spruce, oak, dark oak. There you go. Okay. Now, the middle. Bum, bum, bum. What do we do with the middle? Do we go up another one? So it's like, do we go up more? Or is that getting a little silly? Like, if I just do another one of these but larger, or do I do something that's up one more? Well, let me see what that looks like. Do I still have? I still have good. I have a lot of this red terracotta. So in other words, if this... Okay, so let's go ahead and fill this in. Okay. It's 13. That center is 13. One, two, three, four, five, six. And then that would be 7 by 6 if we did that. But now what I'm thinking is like go up again. I know my recklessness probably stresses some of you out. I apologize. But feather falling boots are really, really good. Let's see. So something like this. And then we do... So for now, we're just going to keep it the same materials. Right? And pretty much the same pattern for the most part. And then if we were to then go... Oh... Oopsie. Oops. Off by 1. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Then I was thinking if we go with the same thing, then we get this. but then maybe can we do something like that? Or is that gonna look weird? Liking it, not loving it. Must admit. I feel like I don't like those being too thick. It breaks it up. It ruins the pattern a bit too much. But I think we're getting close. We're getting close. There we go. Still looks a little weird. I'm okay with the tier up and then the second tier up. I'm actually cool with that. Ooh, I just thought of something else. Let's see. Could we do something with this? Something like... nah, maybe not. No. I mean... that's actually not terrible. It won't do that corner though, because you can't have a sign there and a sign there. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. But I feel like I could do something with these. Or maybe not. Maybe I can't. Maybe like this one across here. Oh, all the other ones went down, didn't they? Okay, let me turn on my hitboxes so I can see if there's any more that I'm missing. Get all of them. 8. Oh, there's one up there. Okay, there we go. Turn those off. Like maybe something like this on these. Oh, I could always write in them to give them some kind of personality. I need 2 more. No, I don't think that's really doing anything. That's not adding anything at all. It really isn't. Okay. Okay. Sweep up all the stuff like a vacuum cleaner. There we go. All right. How's this looking? Now, also think chandelier Chandelier. Bigger chandelier. Okay? You gotta envision other things going on up there besides just the pattern and the structure. But I'm kind of liking the tiering that's going on. The tiering? The tiers? I'm kind of liking it. It's kind of cool. I'm not super thrilled with the donut and the weird stretchy donut thing. Weird switchy light switch kind of dealy thing going on here. It's kind of like screw light switch. Not real thrilled with that. Not real thrilled with that. I mean, these are okay. Again, once you get a chandelier up here, it's going to break up. It's going to break that up because you're going to see a whole chandelier that's like kind of messing up the pattern, of, like getting in the way of a lot of the sameness of that pattern. You're going to have a chandelier there, and this might be the same thing. It might be that once we get a chandelier up here, it kind of covers up some of that. But I kind of like the tier. I kind of like that. It's pretty cool. It adds some nice depth to everything. It kind of arches the ceiling up a little bit without being like some kind of really crazy arch. This is looking great. Guys, this is looking really good. Huh. Yeah. This is awesome. I love it. I love it. Where's my trapdoors? Where's my trapdoors? Oh my gosh. Where's my trapdoors? Trapdoors. Okay. I knew I was missing something. I knew I was missing something. Not that this is the most vital thing or anything, but I was missing something. Heck, I don't even have them on. I don't even have them on all of these. Ah. Okay, get over there. There and done. Oh, I missed it. Guys, I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking that it's pulling those reds through without being like bright Crayola red, carpet red. This is fantastic. I'm loving this. I do feel like the red and dark oak, the red and brown has to be broken up, but I think the chandeliers will handle that, honestly. I really think that'll help to break things up. This is fantastic. And again, do something with the bookshelves, vary those up a bit, you know, sprinkle in the bookshelves to help break up that wallpaper look of those bookshelves, right? See, this looks very wallpaper. This doesn't. I like that. I love these ideas. That's such a good way to texture a wall without having to go crazy with it. And again, we start putting like candles, lanterns, plants up there. That shelf is that's gonna look really, really good. Wow. All right. Ooh, wrong key. Wow, guys. Okay, I think this is pretty cool. Yeah. This is looking really good. Cool. Well, thanks. I think we're about at time here, so I think I'm going to end the episode here. So this is pretty nice. I'm glad we got this. I'm glad we got the walls and the ceiling sorted out. Now, if you guys can think of any tweaks that would look good on this or anything that might, you know, again, you have to visualize there's going to be things in the way like chandeliers. But if you can think of any tweaks or changes that you think would look awesome, let me know. I'm all ears. I'm open to suggestions. Actually, I love you guys' suggestions. You help me out a lot. So bring them on. Yeah, awesome. And we got a roof portal now. So now we can get quicker access to, you know, further reaches in the world. So that's pretty awesome. Cool. Well, thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.